Procrastination is the enemy of us all. Period. That's the enemy. That's why you haven't lost the weight. That's why you haven't started the business. That's why you haven't stopped cussing, because you said you want to stop cussing. That's why you haven't started going back to church. That's why you haven't started eating healthy. That's why you haven't, went back to school and finished like you said you would. Procrastination will hinder you from moving forward to the next step in which God has his hand out waiting for you. And that's just the truth. He's on the other side to help you. He's just waiting for you to just do it. And I think it's important that you wake up with the mindset of encouraging yourself like David did. David took the time to encourage himself. We got to do that for ourselves. It's not always going to be the pastor, even though that sometimes helps, turn on a sermon or something like that. It's important to not be around negative people, people that complain all the time. They always have some negative to say. You can almost feel it before they even say it. It's like you talk to them and the negativity is right around the corner, because that's how they get down, So be mindful of that, and don't feel like you got to keep everybody in your life. Don't feel like you got to keep everybody close to you in your life. That's been close, especially if they're negative, or especially if they're not going anywhere. And let me say something. If they're not going anywhere, it doesn't mean like, oh, you ain't moving up and so we can't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if they're actively complacent in their mess, but you love them and you're really close to them, just minimize the interaction. And you don't share with them where God is taking you, because they can't handle it. They can't handle it, and they'll steal your joy. They'll steal your joy. They will steal your excitement about the ideas that you have. Sometimes you got to keep that to yourself. The people in your life you can't share stuff with. The people in your life, if you say, girl, I'm going to lose weight, or girl, I'm going to start this business, they'd be like, oh, okay. And stop making it a New Year's resolution. Stop that crap. That'll never work. Just do it. Just get up and do it. Go for that walk. Throw away those fatty foods. Just do it. It's going to help you in the long run, because if you get rid of procrastination, you'll implement real discipline in your life. Something that'll last. And you'll be happy that you did.